half an hour ago, there was only like 50 people on the TeamSpeak. Over the past half hour, everyone has shown up. So yeah, we're at about 125 players on the server right now. That's about average. I want to say the 120 to 130 range is the average for OFCRA these days. So we'll see how that goes. Also, Ilbanek, when you're here, do you have a date yet for your next thing? You might have written it to me in that massive paragraph I'm forgetting. I just need to remember, because I'm now blocked out for the 14th of January. And I have to be firm about that block out. But I'm just asking, but it's not public yet? All right, as long as it's not the 14th, then we're good. I can't do the 14th because of something special. But anyway. All right, that's good. That's all I need. Hydrate, awesome. Look, I'm going to be honest, though. Overall, I'm just happy to not be sick anymore. Holy fuck.
Now.
Sustaining the livelihood of my favorite streamer.
Ivno, thank you for that, my man. Thanks for the 16-month resub. I hope you keep enjoying the operations. I hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario. Oh, man, I've been basically spending today just rebuilding everything. I got to get a final draft for that Splendid Squad thing this Sunday. They want me to do a bunch of custom sound design, and now that my brain is finally not spacing the hell out every 5 minutes, I can actually give it some thoughts. I'm going to give them that finalized final draft tomorrow morning. Pogs mission's ready to go. I've got some really cool ideas for the ops in my community now. I can get back to that until I get sick again. I have an idea to rebrand the main channel because no matter what I do, it's not going to work. So that's everyone getting pushed into the TFAR channel. But there's a lot on the line and on the docket for me, guys, and we'll get there when we get there. Otherwise, let's go ahead and look at Opfor to start here, guys. Ivno, good luck. Ilbanek, good luck. Everyone playing OFCRA, make sure you get off the stream now. You have to play your game, and we got to watch you killing. Pierce does not play OFCRA. He did try it for a few weeks, but it's not his cup of tea. We'll see him in Friday night fights, though. It's Thursday, not Friday. Otherwise, our Somalian force seems to have a T-55. Also, did they actually keep all those names? Yes. They also have the Jamal squad. I love the Jamal squad. It's great. Otherwise, Opfor weaponry for the Ethiopians, Somalians. Ethiopian is Bluefor. Somalians have a mix of SKSs, PPSHs, a few AKs, and some handguns for their crew kits. All right.
Voila.
That appears to really be it, though, but they got drum mags for those PPSHs, so that's not bad. We have 4 BTR-60s, 4 transport trucks, but a D-30. Interesting. And then a T-55. And then we also have some Springfields with some scopes on them for some marksman kits and some RPG-7s. All right, again, this is 1979, quote-unquote. So that is quite interesting. Otherwise, Opfor's commander might be Pogo _ here. Because I don't really see anyone else in a leadership role. Usually it's the top of the group. I'm checking other teams just in case, but it looks like... Nope, it's Parthius and Bluck. That's it. Yeah, so the guys with the 2 hats that I saw earlier. So if I think Parthius gets eliminated, then Bluefor gets a point because that's the leadership of the group. Otherwise, looking at Bluefor real quick, we got 2 guys up here. They have a prop plant. Wow. So the Ethiopians get rockets and a 50 cal on a Cessna. All right. That's pretty dope, not going to lie. Christoph, thanks for the tier 1 sub. I hope you keep enjoying the operations. And I hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario. And it's 77? My bad. Either way, late 70s for this scenario. But Bluefor, we've got 2 M113s with M2s. We've got 2 trucks with M2s on them as well. And we don't have any... Oh, no, we got a T-34 in play. All right. So each side has a tank. That's a grenade. Amazing. Otherwise, looks like the Ethiopians, they've got Mark 14s, M60s. Trying to see what weapon that is. I think that's also a Mark 14, my bad. We got some Springfields in play as well, some bolt actions. Medics also get Mark 14s. I'm trying to see if they have any marksmen. We got some bazookas here.
J'en ai pris une pour quand tu seras mort.
And then we got some, oh my gosh, they're French weapons. They're French submachine guns, but I forget the name. Mass 39s, I think. Could be wrong. Is that French? Yes, OFCRA is a so OFCRA itself is a French community, but they host these events that have communities come from Poland, Czech Republic, America, Britain, some Spanish countries as well, mainly Spain. There's a lot of different languages you'll hear. Oh, we got some Browning. I think that's a 30 cal. Yeah, and then, all right, so some scope Springfields here as well. All right. So basically 4 BTRs or 2 M113s and that Vic, but Bluefor also has a plane, but they're mainly defending. Opfor, meanwhile, again, looking at them, they don't have any air support, but they have a D-30.
Gentlemen, we are all aware of the plan of pushing, dismounting at PLH, shutting up and listening on your effects. And then we are first one into Glendie, aka we are either going to die gloriously or we're going to kill them all.
What a plan.
Sound like a plan?
They're just going to charge right in. I love it. Right, every Ethiopian can speak French.
We need to take off quickly, so make sure you load up as fast as possible.
All right, let's do a breakdown of the roster here. Commanding for Bluefor appears to be Depso and Tymek. Alpha Squad being commanded by Dimas with Kalutki, Alvin, Kanarvi, Aquel, Angilmars, Bartoloni, and Fen. Sam commanding Bravo with Andre, Kiri, Silent Knight, Sismo, and Lolo. It's a bit of a TSB group right there. Nice. Kerrigan White commanding Charlie with Mike, Janmayer, Set, Combs, Konjonovic, Angel, and Polonsky. Kunor commanding, actually it's I Hate Integrals. It's Settler commanding Chronover, Spectrum, Adamek, Wiccac, and Kuzios. FAWR making their appearance known. It's Nanard leading Baku, Olivier, Ethan Price, Galician, Fred, Micah, Mail, Moxie, Gordy, and Skylix. Wojciech commanding Games Kropa, Dawadox, Megumin, Liziek, and Dexvo. Mr. White commanding Manshot, this is the OFCRA group. Murdy, Tackle, Flip for Flap, Rizbo, Jonathan, Emil, and Fleece. Daweed and Calc flying the plane. And then Black, Kira, and Enami doing the tank. Meanwhile, Opfor commanded by Parthius and Bluck. First squad led by Pogo _ with Dennis, Ezio, Kilo, Licardo, Kermit, Kukilda, Barrows, and Cheeseburger under him. This is my favorite group right here. You got Jamal squad leader with Jamal crewman 1 with Jamal medic, Jamal auto rifleman, Jamal with RPG, and then Vexen of all people with Jamal rifleman 1, 2. What? Jamal rifleman 1, 2, 5, and 4, and crewman 2 is also here. Ain't that interesting? I don't know what happened to rifleman 3, but maybe that was Vexen's job. Anyway, Hawkeye leading Rice Williams, White Foss, and Michael and Aiden. Zemka with Sandboy and Ludo probably taking a BTR crew. Twig King leading TK Llama, Pro Hunter, Solomons, Gene Coop, Petro, Bay Potato, Camred, Crazy, and Ilbanek. PHK leading Lemur, Shea, Ash, Swola, Korvac, and Demovar. NASA leading Nubas, Roy DeCamper, Ivno, Gazag, Wombat, and Zixme. And then you got Roland and Kali probably taking a Vic crew of some sort, or they're in charge of the D30 battery. I know I don't always pronounce their names right, but they do appreciate and enjoy each getting a shout out in the beginning of the mission, so that's why I do it. Anyway, I don't know how this is going to play out. I mean, Opfor all BTRs, Russian-esque base gear, the T-55, and a bunch of BTR 60s. The D-30 is definitely a wild card. I'd love to see how that's going to play out. But Bluefor with air support and some rockets. I hope to see those rockets used against soft targets, but I think those rockets will also do damage against the BTRs. Not sure how they'll affect the T-55, but that with the T-34, which is technically weaker. And another thing is these Vics are going to be slow. The trucks are going to suck, but the 113s, I mean, also going to be a bit tough. Ain't that cute. Mission has officially started at the 8-minute mark. So early game will end at the 38-minute mark, mid game at the hour and 8-minute mark, and then end game at the hour 38 mark. Pilots are holding still. They probably have to wait a few minutes before they're allowed to take off. Makes sense, so they don't immediately rush camp. I love it when Liru says my name. Yeah. And then you have the loot emote next to it, which... Otherwise, you got this simple outpost up here. We saw this area assaulted in a Friday night fight objective the other day. Admittedly, the defenders lost, but the attackers came from the north, and the north has the better ground, so now they're going to be defending it from the south, and I'm going to be honest, the south is harder to attack than the north because all the ridges and overwatching areas support the southern objectives, but we could see units move up on the riverbed and whatnot, but these villages itself kind of do suck to defend, admittedly, because of the defensive areas. But Bluefor, with these being the hour defense objectives, so at the 1 hour and 8-minute mark, the two objectives will start counting for points, and then 30 minutes more to defend the outpost. It should be a simple hold those areas and pull back, but it's hard to pull back onto an objective where if you're retreating, everyone on the rear can shoot at you because it goes uphill. Go green team? I assume green team means the server. Ha! Either way. I love how that symbol's sideways. You know what I mean? So you got this flat truck and then you got this car just driving. Makes me think the vehicle's flipped. Alright, otherwise you got Opfor vehicles moving out. Why'd the tank stop? Oh.
We need 10 people to unflip.
They need 10 people to unflip. There's a dude unconscious. No, not Jamal, auto rifleman! No!
No. Wait. Help us. We need 10 people.
Well, they only have 2.
Ja, ich hab den Kanal. Keine Ahnung.
Well,
How many people do you have?
they have 2.
Marker da.
They'll get another 5, which will make 9 total. So Opfor is going to have a false start here.
What do you doing?
Is he going to try to flip it the fun way?
How many people are you?
So Opfor's already rushed into this objective, by the way. Bluefor are instead going around. So Opfor just charged in and have somehow made it into this objective as Bluefor has been trying to set up ambushes. That's funny. And you got these guys going all the way around. Oh my god. Oh my god, you got a 50 cal right here.
Yeah, the truck just kept going east, I think. He's heading towards, like, the truck.
So I think they might have spotted a Bluefor truck, and they're just going around on the side. So Opfor's already gotten into the objective zone. And you got the T-34 up here just chilling. It might spot Opfor and start blasting them in a bit, but...
Move a little bit. Move back, people.
Yeah, if they need 10 people, they're missing
Keep
one.
distance.
So
And
hopefully this Vic will come up and assist.
Do you have it? Do it now.
Yes, you can. Go.
Yeah. Perfect. What fuck? I have it. Okay. Let's.
That's
one more
amazing.
time. Move away as fast as I could. Okay. Let's go away. I will go in. Thank you guys. Thank you guys.
That's amazing.
Thank you.
They've had a false start, yet they were able to bypass all of Bluefor and enter the objective. Oh, Jamal Auto Rifleman's back, thank God. And he's being ignored. Ha! Alright, tank will come up. Looking at the whole map of things, Opfor have come around and taken this small patrol outpost for the moment. Bluefor, meanwhile, have gone out and set up this massive defensive net. What was that? Is that the tank shooting at him? Yep. I said the tank would notice him eventually, and they already got a kill. Ilbanek just got blown away. Oh, he'll be in chat in a second. Depso just got shot to death. Yeah, so if that was full of a squad, they would have gotten a lot of kills there, but unfortunately... Wait a second, that was ground command. So Opfor get a point for killing ground command right off the bat. That's amazing. That's actually amazing. So again, to reiterate the points here. Yeah, Ilvanek, so you, your team got a point for sniping ground commands, but yeah, they just drove up there not expecting anything. Opfor, meanwhile, just drove up with an RPG. No, not the Jamal squad, no! They were ambushed by a bunch of furries. Oh, man. Ain't this a mess? There's 3 unconscious people in that BTR. Fred, finish him. Oh. Sneaky, sneaky Jamal. Sneaky. Sneaky, sneaky Jamal. Unfortunately, almost all of Jamal was wiped. Ironically, the guy that was AFK is the only survivor. And the squad leader's still bleeding out in the BTR. Oh my god. So anyway, going back over the points, for control of this position and this position over here, whoever has it by the end of the hour mark, aka the hour and 8 minute mark, not including the 8-minute safe start, will gain 2 points apiece. Whoever is able to eliminate the opponent's ground commander will gain a point. Whoever is able to control this position up here by the end of the game will gain 3 points. And if one side has more than 8 people alive, they'll gain an additional 2 points. So 1 point, I mean, it's a drop in the bucket compared to everything else, but it's an early lead, and it also will help disorganize Bluefor. Oh, these guys can hear the BTR coming. The T-55 is also coming. Do they have a... Alright, they got a 72 Law for the BTR. But I don't see anything with the capabilities of hitting the tank. So what they should do is use the 50 cal to take the BTR out, and then use the 72 on the 55. But they also have air support. And then you also have Timek. Isn't Timek the 2IC? Yeah, so he's going to solo these dudes? That's a little risky. I love how Bay Potato's just chilling up here with the 50. Also, vehicles were unlocked, so now you've got the aircraft taken off, so Bluefor has their air support. Wow. Petru just took a freaking tank round to the face, and we just had another ambush go off. That was FAWR taking out another BTR. So that is half of Opfor's support down. And then you still have Timex sneaking around over here. So far, Bluefor's been doing a great job on the assaults here. Timex spotted by Camred, so he pulls away. And now this Bluefor squad is ambushing. You've got another ambush coming up here. That is Group Zulu getting shot at by a 50 cal. Parthius got knocked unconscious, and this truck is trying to drive away. Excuse me, that is a UAZ. And there go the Jamals, leaving in droves after being ambushed. What's my Patreon? I think it's in one of the commands. I will say, though, I need to completely rework Patreon again. I had it reworked, and I didn't do the proper maintenance on it, because I went through a series of unfortunate events, and that is something I'll be tackling later. What's my OnlyFans? Yeah, ain't that funny. And Timex gets spotted and knocked out. Cameron's probably going to walk up there and finish him off unless he gets friendly fired. But so far, Bluefor... There it is. So Cameron gets the other ground command kill. Bluefor now ambushing this other group that moved up here. Though I think Opfor might outnumber Bluefor's units hell here, and we already see 2 Bluefor unconscious. Kazag, though, gets taken out. Really the Mark 14 versus SKS fight. That's what this is, but you have Zixme here trying to get some snipes here. All right. So, I mean, both sides here have a pretty large force, but Bluefor is more entrenched, but they seem to be wanting to push out of these entrenchments, indicating they might try to fall back here. They could always call for an additional group to assist them, but this is a lot of squad-on-squad fighting so far. But this is the first engagement where we've seen Opfor really have the upper hand. NASA just came up and blew 2 people away. That drum mag PPSH, man, that's 47 rounds, give or take. No, 72 rounds, actually. It's a lot for CQC. Hey, yeah, Dep. I'm sorry you got gutted there. You drove right into an enemy position. It just happened to be one of the objectives. Oh, I agree. This does have the potential to be a very quick round, and I'm not complaining. It's been a while since we've had a quick round like that. Tackle, look right. Oh, he's got a mini 14, that's why. Oh my god. He's trying to run to extraction, but his dudes have left him. NASA's coming. Check your right, NASA. Tackled, what are you... It's okay. NASA double tap. Yeah, he's gonna be on 3 or 4 now. Ain't that a bitch. Is Jamal's squad leader still bleeding out in the BTR? That's brilliant. You can see him stuck in the metal. So these guys had their truck AT'd as well, but they've been able to repel 2 groups. And now you got the aircraft coming in. Yeah. Yeah, it came in all right. Well, you know, we saw a helicopter, like, kill itself and kill a bunch of dudes in FNF last week. We just saw a plane. Look at this. Pogo's just doing the friendly wiggle at his guys up there. And yes, Mal, you always gotta love the moment PvP where someone runs into the enemy's crosshairs without thinking. Alright, well, I was hoping that plane would be a little more effective. It looks like it did a rocket run here, but it missed. And you got 2 members of Charlie coming up. And that BTR is not crewed, dudes. Oh, okay, they can't see because of the defilade. One dude is marked as AT, so he could boop that BTR. And then they got an RPG guy they could kill right here. Ah, the fog of war. I think they're trying to hunt that tank, actually. Not realizing there's more Opfor right under their nose. But looking at the casualties on both sides, I mean, Bluefor has taken a few here and there, but Opfor has had at least 2 full group wipes. A little worrisome. And now Opfor, they're taking the 50 cals they found in this outpost, and they're turning them on this position over here and trying to eliminate Bluefor from afar. No, I don't think the plane was trying to be a kamikaze drone. I think it just didn't pull up properly because it didn't realize it needed more room to pull up. They were playing it a lot more aggressively than the plane's airframe could handle. I'm surprised no one's trying to set up the M2 to suppress. Instead, they're relying on the Browning here to fire from range. Alright, so you still have 1 survivor from the plane down here. You've got the tank firing at the infantry up here, so they're staying low. Something just deaded over here. We see a wounded Bluefor marker next to these Opfor. That's still Asnor's body from Opfor taking over that position. Looks like either the tank or some heavy AT just... Okay, no, it was the 50 cal sniping out that truck, destroying the engine and destroying the entire vehicle. And you still got the Opfor down here staying put, but that's the 50 cals they're taking. Oh, these guys have to hear that BTR now. They've prepped the AT, and the BTR is actually doing a 5-point turn to turn around. So these guys could actually literally just go right here and intercept it with that the AT weapon. It's if they notice that, no, they're going to go towards it. That's why you got to be map conscious. Because they're just going to realize, wait, we could have just gone left for it instead, and now it's going to outrun them. It's going uphill, though, so they have time to catch up if he puts the weapon away. Oh, come on, Kerrigan. Come on, Angel. Put the launcher away. Just run up to it and line up your shot. Oh, they're going to make it easy for you, though. You guys. All right, here we go.
So let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
Here we go. Take the shot. Clear your backblast. Excellent. I was hoping he wouldn't backblast Kerrigan there, but you still have this dude up here. He gets out and goes, oh. Oh. I wonder what that was for. Oh my god. That just goes to show you don't know the meta of a BTR. So if a BTR 60's hit, you need to get off of it and run, because it will detonate again, and it will mess your day up. Otherwise, got Barros and Dennis over here shooting at Kerrigan. Kerrigan took a few hits. You see some blood. He's going to pull back. But that's the 3rd BTR 60 down. I don't know where the 4th one is, but it is not here. They still have their T-55, though. That's going to be firing from range over here. Still trying to use its coax to snipe infantry. And I don't think they realize they're being shot at from that tank. Alright, so you got that major fight over here. Timing-wise, I don't know why my clock's not coming up. That's fine. We're not even at the end of early game, and we've already seen a massive amount of casualties on both sides, early game considered. I'd imagine we're going to probably see Bluefor start trickling back on the objectives. FAWR is probably going to go first, realizing that Opfor Sierra already came in here and took over this objective. Did the 113 burn? Nope, the 113 still up. They finally moved that 50 cal down, but that truck is still on fire. And then you still got the T-34 over here just holding defensive. They were able to get 2 kills on Sierra in the town, but that's it. I also find the interesting fact that The 50 cal has now adjusted, and they're trying to now snipe at Delta from all the way up here. They managed to shoot out some of the wheels of this truck, though, interestingly enough. This just, to me, shows there is a massive amount of disorganization on both sides. Bluefor I can understand because their ground commander has been killed off, but Opfor, I mean, they've just charged in every time. I don't remember if Blucker, the other guy, was ground command, but Zulu was engaged by that position, and one of them was killed off.
That's not the point. That's not the point. Do it, Pogo. Do it, Pogo. Go as fast as you can. Get everyone mounted.
So he is talking to Pogo and telling them to mount. So I think he's telling his guys to mount up in the final BTR they have and potentially go to the objective. Now he's got to be careful because there is an infantry squad moving in that could potentially intercept. And then you've got the last Jamal coming in on foot. He's finally made it. He could actually get into a position to ambush the FAWR community here. And then you've got the rest of Opfor trickling in to move to the crossroads. So Opfor might just win this because they're able to move into the objective and hold out against Bluefor. You got some suppressive fire going up here. But yeah, that tank's not going to be really effective if they can't control the ridge sides. There's Jamal Auto Rifleman coming in, knocking 2 FAWR players out. Gets a third. Double taps him. And FAWR does not know what hit him. One of them might be able to spot him up there, but at that angle, he is behind a little bit of concealment. Oh, now he's shooting at friendlies. Jamal, no. Jamal, what are you doing? Jamal lost everyone. He's not risking anything. All right. These guys were able to make it. BTR is in. Uh-oh. Jamal's been spotted. He is being suppressed. The last Jamal. No! Why? Despo, you made me caster curse the last Jamal. You son of a bitch. Oh! Granted, it's good Bluefor did that because he was shooting at friendlies, but... Oh, you made me read it. Once the words are uttered out loud, it's over. Opfor, meanwhile, dealing with Bluefor that tried to push in. AT comes in. That was an HE round. And, wow. All right. That's routing the 113. You got Bluefor Foxtrot trying to come in on the flank here as Ivno comes in with a stolen M60, because that's a Bluefor MG. But Depso, you're the one that inceptioned it into my mind, so I blame you. Yeah, Bluefor down to 2 infantry and that M113 back there. You got Bravo now firing from afar. And the rest of FAWR descending. You got one person that is male coming up to make sure Jamal is dead. And it looks like the tank just got into a position to snipe the other truck. Oh, no. Oh, no. You're kidding. Oh, my God. I can't believe it. That came out of nowhere. I even called it. I'm like, guys, I'm seeing some weird network messages. I have a feeling today. It was smooth. It was smooth. Wow. Just. Here's the thing, though. We're already so far into the match. There's been so many casualties on both sides. Wow. Just. Wow. All right, I'm going to be honest. I think Opfor would have won this, in all honesty, because this group would have been taken out. That group would have gone in, gotten eliminated. Opfor would have had all their forces in the sector and pushed through. Bluefor only has this outskirts group. They're moving their T-34 around to hit that 55, but I feel like Opfor would have won this overall. At least that's my prediction, but we don't base it off of that. The server won. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna call it because that was past early game. That's nuts. Yeah, if the server didn't crash, I think Opfor would have won that. But unfortunately, wow, I jinxed it. I know server crashes. They're on and off, Mal. Not as often as FNF, but they do happen. I would say once every 2 months at a minimum in OFCRA. But anyway, we'll be back in 3 hours for POG. So thank you so much for watching. Don't operate. Go operate operationally. Excuse me. Otherwise, take care, and I'll see you in 3 hours, hopefully.